Again, I'm Stephanie AJ together with Mikael and Nicole Gina Relis, and we're here to introduce our business proposal project. Here is our stated problem. As we all know, chalks are manufactured inside factories while needing certain ingredients and tools to create it. One known ingredient to create chalk is what we call calcium sulfate or gypsum. Although calcium sulfate isn't as harmful when passed through consumption, it can cause irritation to skin and eyes, especially to those with sensitive skin. Chalk is used especially in public schools, may it be elementary or in high school. So in here at Philippines, we mostly use chalks, especially at public schools. So our product, sorry, our products problem, I mean, our stated problem is the chalks are manufactured with chemicals which may cause harmful effects to people, especially to children, as they are not, what do you call this, suitable for children, those chalks. Now, about the project, this problem, we have made a solution which is with normally machine manufactured chalks being potentially harmful and somewhat pricey, we impose a much safer tactic that we should do. You yourself would be able to do this at home, but to ensure its known effectiveness, you should give our product a test. Here is an example photo of what we made. It is a chalk made with eggshells and flour. And just yeah, those two ingredients are ingredients what we use to create chalk. Now, what makes our product suitable enough to be bought by individuals? Our product is made out of used eggshells, which could be found in a house setting mixed with flour. These two ingredients is all it took to create a safe and cheaper chalk compared to other chalks. Most chalks are, as I've said before, are made of gypsum or calcium sulfate, which is um, collected through mining, which can, especially to children who use chalks at school, if since they haven't matured in terms of their mindset, they might possibly consume it, which can lead to harmful effects in our body. Our chalk isn't for consumption, but it will surely not harm an individual when it reaches contact to our tongues, not like other chalks that are made out of chemicals. Aside from that fact, this chalk we present is hypoallergenic. Unless you are allergic to eggs, this product isn't for you. And not only that, but this product has innovated two branches of the SDG, which is Sustainable Development Goals, which first and foremost is good health. So how does our product solve the problem of solve the innovation for good health? So our chalk is, as I've said before, is made of chemicals which can be harmful to our body or human body. So with this, we aim to ensure our buyers' safety in using our product. And like on that, here in Philippines, overmining is a serious problem that we are currently facing right now. So with this product, we can lessen the mining of minerals in our mountains. And for the pricing option here in Philippines, I don't know how to convert it to other prices in other countries, but per box we decided on the price of 35 pesos, which is a lot cheaper compared to other chalks that are sold by box in Philippines, which is 70 pesos, or they can go higher or beyond that. When sold separately or by piece, we decided to sell it by 10 pesos. Here is our terms and condition with our business. The chalk is handmade using eggshells, flour, and hot water. Each piece is uniquely crafted, so variations in size, shape, and color may occur. So the quality of our chalk isn't better better as the normally factory manufactured chalks, but we will ensure everyone's safety and its benefits in innovating. Intended use. This chalk is designed for drawing on sidewalks, blackboards, and papers. It is not intended for consumption or any other use. The seller is not responsible for misuse of the product. As for the safety of our users or buyers, the company might remind you to not eat the homemade chalk or let the children use it unsupervised, for it may cause choking hazard or be harmful and kids' health. Liability disclaimer: the seller is not liable for any injuries, damages, or health issues resulting from the use or misuse of the product. The buyer assumes all risks associated with the use of the homemade chalk. Now, before I end our introduction with our business proposal, this chalk is not write exactly as um, normal chalks, but with this chalk, we ensure everyone's safety. Again, my name is Stephanie Angel G. Bondo, and let me go to signing off. Let me introduce you to the next presenters of this meeting. Thank you for listening.
All right. So while we're waiting for their next presenter to show up, Gia, Celeste, what do you think so far?
These presentations are
Sure.
amazing. It's very innovative. These presentations are very innovative.
Okay. Celeste, what about you? What do you think?
Well, I thought it was a very interesting presentation because it's a simple item, an everyday item. When we don't think of, very often we're looking at the very big picture and how I'm going to solve the world's problems. But this is a small, simple step that I found very useful. So congratulations on that, just for the idea.
And one more thing, this is honestly one of the first presenters that I've seen add a terms and conditions list to their
Yes,
present
that liability
presentation,
list,
which
that
is
disclaimer.
actually very impressive. A little disclaimer to make sure that people don't misuse the product. Intuitive, to say the least.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah. Are you still waiting or can we carry on commenting?
Yeah, we I think until they show up, we can just have a little discussion. Hopefully they show up soon because I was notified that there are 6 teams and only 2 have presented so far. So hopefully
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
I would like to have asked the question, and maybe we've got an opportunity to ask it a bit later. Um, does this product have a name? Maybe I missed it because I did miss a slide. I lost connection. And does it come off the board, a chalkboard? Does it clean off easily without dust? I'd like to have seen it in action. It would have been quite useful for them to show somebody actually using it. And then my last question would be, how do they color it? Um, Eggshells, flour, hot water, and then how do they make different colored chalks? Those would be my questions.
I think I think it was called homemade chalk. That's why.
Okay. Perhaps they should get a more interesting name. Obviously, chalk should be in the title, but homemade, sometimes people think, no, well, it's homemade, it's not going to work. Not always will people think that, but I think a lot of people might. So could be cheeky chalk or something fun like that. Anyway, did they say anything about how they added color?
I'm not sure. From what I
Okay.
remember, I believe it is part of the natural coloring from the recipe that they used.
Yeah. From the eggs and the flour.
Sure, now that's fine, but if you want red chalk or blue chalk or green chalk,
I think you
I
could
think
just add food coloring for that. Maybe.
food color could be, yeah, because it's another liquid and it's so what? Yes, probably.
Prefer and I it really makes you wonder, since these are using eggs and all, really makes you wonder what those non-toxic crayons are made of, if you know what I mean.
Yes,